Generic greetings and welcome to Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. That's mouthful, by the way. Today's beverage is a very nice glass of cranberry juice, hopefully the perfect beverage for the slaying of heretics, which is handy because, well, there's quite a lot in this game. So welcome to Daemonhunters, as I'm just going to summarise it here for the sake of time. This is a turn-based strategy game set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and I think it's not unfair to say if you like XCOM and you like 40k, you should probably check this out, and I could probably summarise it from there. I don't like to make direct comparisons, but yeah, XCOM alike via 40k is pretty much what we're talking about here. So I've played the game for about maybe 5 hours, so still the first impressions, but enough to show you a bit of the game. I've been very much looking forward to it, having been a fan of the original Chaos Gate back in day, and I've even done a nostalgia video on that. Even though the game was exceedingly difficult, it was very rewarding and still quite fun. So this is, like I say, the sort of pseudo-sequel follow-up to that. However, we're not playing a particular chapter, we are playing the Daemonhunters, which are, well, the elite of the elite of the elite, and also don't exist according to almost everything in lore, but there you are. So what I'm going to do is, there's lots of management side of it. The long and the short, and I'm not going to spoil too much, is that we are on a ship. It is absolutely wrecked for reasons, and we now have to stop the spread of Nurgle. There's a thing called the Bloom, and yeah, basically there's a virus going around and infecting people and making all kinds of nonsense. But back into the game, this thing in the world is sort of causing corruption and chaos, and we're there to purge it because that's what Space Marines do, for the most part. So let's have a look at one of the missions. I'll do the mission and then we'll do some of the management side later on. So Seeding the Bloom is the current mission. This is danger level low. So we have identified signs of the Bloom trying to take a foothold on the planet. We must extract or destroy all of the seeds we can locate below. So Chaos detected, so we'll have a look at that. We have corruption level is 0, so the higher the corruption level, the worse and more difficult it will get. There, however, it's a Poxus thing on here, so the Bloom strains carry a theme of plague and disease, so you'll get different effects on here. We are going to encounter an apostate preacher. It's a preacher of Nurgle, and also cultists of Nurgle as well. We may also encounter other things. We've got an objective which is to eliminate all the seed carriers. We gain 2 requisition for that, and we can do a bonus objective, which is win the mission with only 3 knights to gain us an additional 3. That is not going to happen. We have a mission reward of servitors. You use that basically to upgrade the ship and repair it. You've got corruption, which is not a thing at this stage, like reducing corruption, and then we've got some rewards. Unless you've got a start mission, and I am not going to select the the optional objective because, well, that would be far too difficult. So you have a team of up to 4 people, and you can basically set them up how you want. So we've got different classes and levels. So we've got Dalmar here, who is a Justicar. We've got a Purgitator, I think. We've got an Apothecary and another Justicar there. So I can select any knights and we can see what they're loaded with. You've got a lot of stats on the right, which I'm not going to go into too much detail here. Basically, you've got your health, your action points, your resistance levels and experience, etc. So you've got your loadout, so you can change like the ranged weapons and then melee weapons and such. So I could potentially equip a demon hammer to this apothecary. That would be strange. Oh, actually, obviously we want this one here, which allows us to heal. So yeah, we'll go with that one there. You've got like armor types, so you can get power armor. You can also get Terminator armor. Oh, actually, is this a better piece of power armor? Extra HP and extra armor. If we equip that, yeah, we'll go for that. And you've also got war gear slots. So I've went with a frag grenade, but you've got like servo skulls, which can like heal up or scout or whatever. You've got equipment, so you can like increase the max willpower, which is used for different abilities and such. And we can go back and you can change pretty much everything about the character. You can change the names, you can change like the pauldrons and stuff and the decorations, so you can spend lots of time getting to know your demon hunters before they inevitably die a horrible death. We can go over to our abilities, and obviously you level up. I've went for pretty much just, I think this is just extra range on a blast, and I think this is one of the characters that I've not really messed around with, because if we go to remove squad, this is my current loadout, which is, yeah, we've got 1 person who's critically wounded for the next 6 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 who are basically wounded, which reduces their max HP. So we got wounded, lightly wounded, and critically wounded. You can't feel critically wounded is my max -6 max HP, and lightly wounded is -3. So I can probably deal with that. I'm going to bring along... Who do I want to bring along? Do I bring... I'll bring this apothecary here. And like I say, you've got apothecaries, these purges and stuff. I'm not going to mess around with the rest of this too much. I think that's pretty much okay. So yeah, they've got melee, they've got ranged. Obviously, this guy is all about that big brap guns. So let's go for stratagems. You can select different stratagems, where at this stage I've got one, which is Quicksilver. Target gains action points. Yeah, like I say, it's still very much in the early stages of the campaign. So there is the teleportarum, and we are going to zippity-zap down to the planet, because getting on a shuttle is for the weak, apparently. And we'll just see what we have going. And hopefully we haven't got a missed teleport. And someone rolled a 1, we ended up on the top of a tree. I should point out that I haven't played recent games of 40k. I can't remember what the last edition that I played, but I remember someone trying to deep strike 6 Terminators into a forest, and 5 out of the 6 of them rolling a 1 and getting skewered on some trees and dying immediately. That was not fun for the opponent, but certainly fun for me, who was playing, I think, a Tau at the time, but quite frankly, who knows? Or maybe Necrons. But loading in, and we'll see what we have in terms of our objective. Normally, at this stage anyway, we just need to go to a particular point on the map and destroy what's there. Normally some sort of demonic tree thing. But there's also patrols in there. You've got things that can randomly pop up, and also you've got this like chaos level that slowly builds up, a corruption level.
This cathedral appears in fine condition. Are you quite sure your prognosticars detected signs of the bloom within?
That's one of the characters there.
Minister of Communications have been silenced since our arrival.
This edifice stands as a tribute to our righteous emperor. Brothers, we must remove these foul seeds from this holy place.
We will try. Okay, so as I said, there is a corruption level to deal with, so time is sort of the essence. So, quick rundown through the UI. Top left, we have our objectives to eliminate all seed carriers. We have on the left hand side our characters themselves, up to 4, as I said, with their action points and health. On the bottom left is the currently selected character's stats. So we've got Delmar here, so it shows the HP, their willpower, or will points as I keep calling it willpower. It's used to cast certain abilities like Aegis Shields and Provokes and stuff. Then you've got like the reload stuff, all their actions on the bottom. The right hand side shows what we currently know in terms of objectives and patrols. So we know about 1 enemy patrol here, we know about 1 seed carrier over here, and then another one over on this side as well, on the far side. Top right, we have like camera controls and stuff, which we can pretty much use the mouse and keyboard for anywhere. And then finally on the top is our warp surge risk. So as the corruption goes higher, it goes higher and higher and higher, and then eventually something will happen. So if I just kick this door down and get eyes on that, I may have to fight it straight away, which is problematic. So am I going to do that? Well, quite frankly, yeah, I think we're probably going to do that. The other option is to move up slowly and then work our way in. Now, because obviously I'm only about 5 hours in, still not got the exact sequence down. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and risk it. I'm going to send this guy in on the right-hand side. So we're going to go up to the door and just take it off its hinges and then fly down. And yet we are straight into combat. So because we've got an line of sight on them, we go into combat. And then what happens is all of the action points get recycled, and then we start from combat, and they're going to go on to Overwatch. So yeah, we are fighting straight away here. I think they're all going to go over to Overwatch for the most part anyway. And now we have our remaining actions. So I've got 3 action points remaining, but obviously a lot of people around the back there not able to do anything at this stage. So one of the big things with this game is that it's got a lot of damage modeling in terms of the terrain, a lot of things that you can do. So like this thing here and this one here, if we shoot it, showing by the symbol there, this one we can knock down, this one will set fire to everything, this one if we hit it, it basically makes the whole thing fall down. So a lot of it is about utilizing your cover, your terrain, and all that to your advantage. So I would not want to stand behind what is the 40k equivalent of a red fuel barrel. These are the blue plasma cores. You stand next to that and they get shot, well, there's going to be a big boom and you're going to be in a bit of bother. So I have 3 action points. What can I do? These guys are on Overwatch, so if I move in there, I will get shot. I do have 2 armor, which will reduce that damage for the first attack, but obviously I really don't want to stand in there. And if I, say, get a grenade over there and knock them around, then they're going to stop that Overwatch. If I go straight there, I can just left-click and make waypoints like so. Right-click to cancel. Basically, I'm going to get shot, so I can say go there and then... Hang on, can I go there? And then there, yes. And luckily, in the center, where my mouse pointer is, it shows me the remaining action points I will have left if I do that action. So if I go to there and have 1 remaining action point, and we can see that there's like a border around here to show where you can move within 1 action point and then within 2 action points, because you don't get movement points and action points. It's all just action points, whether it be moving, shooting, using abilities, etc. So I'm going to go there and there, and I'm going to confirm that. So we're going to walk up, and then I want to get rid of these guys. So this guy has just a storm bolter. I can shoot them. Can I shoot them? I could. We're over half range though, so it's not good damage. Actually, can I shoot them within that range? I don't know if I can. No, I don't think I can shoot over there. I'd probably shoot him. Yeah, I can shoot them. So when you have a line of sight, and it's a bit iffy, because when you go shooting, you get a small line going between these, and it's almost imperceptible at times. But if I shoot this guy with my gun of shooting, we can see the amount of damage they'll take and the reasons why if we press the I button. So Storm Bolter is 4 damage, they're in partial cover to reduce it by 2, and at medium range, which means I'm only going to do 1 point of damage. There's no RNG when it comes to hitting, so it's not like a 20% chance, 50% chance, 99% chance to hit, and then you still miss. High XCOM. However, there's an RNG element when it comes to your the criticals. So yeah, we can also have like things like a side bolt which we could activate to increase damage, and these are based on your unlocks and such. But if I go over there, it's going to, let's say, cause a bit of damage to them. What are the things I've got? I've got Aegis Shield, which is to give ourselves 4 armor for a turn. That's pretty good. We've also got Fortress, target a knight, any range, and transfer all of the knight's armor to 1 turn. Oh, so we can maybe, you can Aegis Shield up and then transfer your armor. That's pretty good. And you've also got Provoke. Choose a target within 10, afflict enraged, and okay. So you can make them enraged for a turn and ignore cover. Now, I don't know what enraged actually does, so... I'm not going to use that. I think I'm just going to get a grenade, but what I'm going to do is fling the grenade behind them, because it will affect their knockback direction. So we're going to put it about there, and then confirm that. It has got a slow-mo grenade launch, and, well, yeet, and that goes out, bang, and, oh, okay. So the camera has moved away for some reason. So what's happened there is a couple of things. Firstly, it has caused damage to these guys and knocked them right back. Secondly, it's pushed them through the terrain, so they're no longer any terrain around there, nothing for them to hide behind. They're no longer on Overwatch, which is good, and also the statue that was here fell down and crushed this guy and they're almost dead. So for one action, that was pretty good. So what can I do now? Well, I could potentially start shooting away, but I could go for melee as well, but I've only got 1 action point remaining. If I was to shoot that, that would cause fire as well. Now, can I put fire there? Yes, I can. So I'm going to shoot that to make sure that the fire drops there, setting this guy on fire and then killing that one. So we'll confirm that, and there we go, and boom, and puts fire all the way along. Oh, that guy didn't die. Did I just miss him? I think I might have done. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is bring in the apothecary, otherwise known as the murder surgeon, and we're going to come in, and yeah, the doctor will see you now. Goodbye. Job done. That is now dealt with. When you kill someone, you will gain willpower, which is good, and also some experience. Who have we got now? We have our Purgitator, which it's tempted to just come right here. However, do I want to try and deal with something else? You really want to kill the targets. I mean, that's more like, you know, more news at 11 sort of thing. Yes, obviously. But what I mean by that is you want to try and take out the targets that are damaged, because obviously that removes them from the table. Less damage coming back at you, especially if you have like buffs or armor. I've got a scatter shot here, which that wouldn't really work. However, I'm able to move up. No, what about just shooting? Would shooting work? Yeah, shooting would work. You've also got a disrupt shot, but I don't think we need that. Let me just shoot, and there There we go. This is my range guy, so I didn't want to get into combat. And for this guy, well, there's nothing much I can really do. So what I want to do is, I guess, just move into cover. I mean, I could move a bit further forward. Now I'm going to have to move into cover. So we managed to take out a couple of the enemy. It is now their turn. But they're still going to have 2 or 3 guys, including this preacher who has just launched some green lightning at me, which is the worst kind of lightning. And they are shouting, and are they going to be summoning something? No, they've disabled my melee weapon. That guy is walking through fire and burning. He's probably going to shoot me. I'm going to take damage. This is the apothecary though, and then they're probably going to die because of the fire. There's the Overwatch. Are they not classed as burning? Are they just going to die? Yes, they are going to die. I thought that may happen. This guy's got a heavy weapon, and almost certainly he's just going to suppressive fire me. Yep, so that is... no, it's not suppressive fire. It's just straight up pain bullets coming back at us. The bloom will rise. It went up by 15%. And that will go up or down. Sorry, it won't go down, at least not this stage that I found. But it'll go up based on the mission as well as how many abilities you use when it comes to willpower. Because are demon hunters all psychers? I can't remember. Anyway, what I'm going to do firstly is I'm going to heal myself up. It makes perfect sense. In fact, am I able to do that again? I am not. But what I can do is go here and melee that to crush this guy. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to run up. I'm going to chop this down. No, I'm not going to chop it down. I'm just going to shoulder barge it. It drops on top of him. And, yeah, they take some damage. I've also got the ability to shoot, which, if I shoot that, I won't kill him. But a Cybolt will kill him, because a Cybolt is... Well, standard shot, shoot a target at range 10, deal 4. Cybolt is 2, basically cause a point of damage. But I pressed the wrong button, so he's still alive. No matter, I've still got a couple more characters to deal with this. So let me just go and take this guy out. Luckily, like I say, it's very early on. But even this early on, there was one mission I did where one of my characters, he didn't die, because you don't die per se. The first time you fall over, if you lose all your health in the mission, you fall over. And after 3 turns, or until you heal them, what happens is you, well, after 3 turns or if you heal them, they'll stand up with half health. If they fall down again, that's them out of the mission for that attempt, and you get back on the ship, and then you lose a... It's like their resilience, and you only have a certain amount of resilience until, well, permadeath. So it looks like we're going to go around to the left-hand side, because, well, we need to get over to the back there, or we could come back this way. You know what? I might come up here. I think I'm going to come up the top here, because then we'll have a high ground advantage. You can see that the Marines will happily jump around and over things and up and through. They're not like the lumbering beasts that sometimes they're portrayed. These are quite agile characters. Let's just run up here. The problem is I've sent that guy around the other way, so I may have some problems. This guy's in Terminator armor, I think, and he's running fairly fast. So enemy turn. We have... Oh, we have found them by the look of it. Or is that another patrol? I think we've just found them, but they are moving towards us, which is fine. I think we're relatively close. Oh, there's another one over there. The bloom has risen to 40%, and then back to us. So for this guy, I need to get him right up the top. Do I want to just run him up this way? I think I do. I want to just run him to there.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know what we can do over this side. I'm very tempted to basically run over there with this guy and fling a grenade. Oh, I'm out of ammo. What about this guy? Does he have a grenade? He does have a grenade. Going to there will give me line of sight. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to move him forward, and I'm going to get a grenade out. I did do a mission earlier where the optional was to fight but not use grenades. I would not do that again. However, I will do this because it's going to cause considerable damage with them being so close, and it's going to cause absolute... I was going to say absolute chaos, but we don't want to cause absolute chaos, so they are the chaos. But we have taken out a considerable amount of enemy forces, and also, quite frankly... Oh, we can jump down and chop that. And also, quite frankly, we've just caused disruption and, yeah, general carnage. So shoulder barge that. We're going to get that drop down. Lands on top of that guy. He's not going anywhere. And I have a feeling these guys are going to shoot me a lot. So I'm going to do an Aegis shield, and I can warp charge it. I will confirm that, because he's going to be the one that's going to be shot at the most. So that's going to give us lots and lots of armour. For our Justicar here, I want to basically just get in a position to attack next turn. So I'm going to move over to here because I have a feeling they're going to come up that stairwell. And now it's their turn. So they're going to move forward, do whatever they need to do. But I've got so much armor that I'm not too concerned. But they're just going to sort of swamp me. Oh, so the sword that I've got here, the melee weapon, there's a 50% chance for me to basically hit them when they come into melee range. So yeah, that happened. Oh yeah, you've taken some armor off. That's not a big problem. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to go with this guy first, and well, I might as well just confirm the attack here and take care of him. He's now gone. If we have any action points left, I will go and yeah, I might as well strike. If I force strike, I will kill him. I don't think I need to force strike. We've got so much around here that for these two guys that are left, it's not going to matter. In fact, yeah, it's really not going to matter at all. Oh, hang on though. Question. When they reduce 0 HP or mutated, it'll explode for 3, inflicting plague for 2 turns. Darn it. So we really don't want to be next to him when this goes off. Well, there's not much I can do, really. Is there? There is. What I can do is
Standing ready.
go over to him, take that guy out, confirm.
Opening fire.
Job done. He's now gone. Alright.
Foe destroyed,
Apothecary,
Commander.
also heal yourself up, mate, because you are struggling a little bit.
Good as new.
For
Gratitude.
the guy down the bottom,
This command.
because you can see I can switch between these characters as much as I want, as long as I haven't done an ability that ends their turn. I'm going to Aegis shield them up. Confirm. Like that. The other guy, I'm out, but I can transfer all my shields to that guy. So it's going to toughen him up. I don't know if this is going to work. Ah, no, because I'm just going to get the damage on myself. Alright, fine, whatever. We'll just have to accept it. So he's going to go boom. Plagued around, but it is what it is. And we've dropped out of combat, essentially. So, this is where we're going to we're going to have a bit of a problem, because at the moment, we're on 85% for our Warp Surge, but it's going to go to 100%. It will go to 100% this turn. So is that one of the seed carriers? That is, yes, that is one of the seed carriers. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move up. We're going to move up in the centre here, and hopefully we'll see if we can deal with all of the enemies here. We're going to go... I don't want to go too far. No, I definitely don't want to go too far. Because if we get split up, it's going to cause all manner of problems. You want to go in with every single person. Keep them together. Obviously, you might want to do flanking maneuvers, but still have to come in at around about the right time. And there we go. So that should be fine. Let's see what happens with Plague. Yeah, the Plague is going to cause them damage, and it seems to... Armor isn't affected by it. The enemy patrol is wandering away. We now get Warp Surge. So what's going to happen with this Warp Surge? We have enemy forces again, +1 reinforcements. Okay. There you go. So they've got reinforcements for this turn. Over to us then. We're going to get in combat this turn, I think. I will heal this guy up because I can. And there we are. And then we will, I guess, move in. If I go right down here, we'll be sort of in the open. So I want to just get line of sight. Oh, we've only just... we only just have lost... We don't have line of sight over there yet. So what if I just... Do I want to just take it slowly for this turn? I think I will. I think I'm just going to move up. And just end the turn. Now, obviously, doing this is a bit of a waste in terms of watching the corruption go up, the Warp Surge, but I think it's worth the risk. I'm also going to go for a Servo Skull to heal that guy and confirm it. There we go. And Purified as well. And end the turn. So the Plague's still ongoing. Bloom's risen. But now, we should be able to get in there. So we'll have 1 AP left if we go down here, but we'll stop mid, and now we'll be in combat. We've also got a sort of optional objective just to our north. There's like a... Oh, I'll show you when we get into it. He's definitely casting something. Ooh, that's swollen flesh. You get a bit of ointment on that. So yeah, we have this thing here. If we get to it in melee, we get a seed off it, and that's used for research and upgrading. So how do we want to do this? Well, I could just start to shoot barrels, and that would take armor off these guys. I'm going to do it simply because it's going to take their armor off and knock them back, and also it means we don't have to deal with the other stuff coming back at us. I mean, can I just charge in? I mean, I pretty much can. We've also got this provoke thing, which is choose a target within range 10, get enraged and ignore cover. I'm going to confirm it. No idea what enrage does. Let's see what it does. Attempt to melee attack the source of the affliction. Oh, so they're going to come towards us, are they? I mean, I'm just going to stand up here then. If they want to come towards us, that's fine with me. I can shoot them from up here.
Firing on target.
But because of the range, it's not going to do much. I'm just going to keep firing. Maybe a massive misplay. I'm not going to fire again. I'm going to reload, though. Because you only get 3 shots off that. So we've reloaded. Grenade, we could get in. No, we can't. Nowhere near. Him, then we're going to just probably skip that for now. However, for my actual range guy... would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Oh.
I recommend you fortify.
So, we have actually taken out the bearer of that seed. So that's triggered basically the end game thing for this mission, and which is reinforcements are going to turn up. Apparently 3 sets of reinforcements, and we still got the patrol and the thing in front of us. Yeah, and we have 3 turns until extraction. That's not ideal. Just keep firing from up here. Yep, that's him definitely taken out. Let me reload. I might have to just charge down and defend over there, depending on how this goes. The thing is, I can actually charge in now and cause all manner of damage. No, I'm going to... He's the only one left. I'm going to Overwatch. So this is something I haven't done in the video until now. So you can Overwatch in a target, like that. So I'm just covering this stairwell. And confirm it. The advantage that we have is, unlike a lot of Overwatches in games, where you just shoot once, you will shoot as many times as you have action points and ammo. So I've shot him. He's going to do something. Oh, he's going to hit me with that green lightning again. These guys are going to still come in. But because I've still got Overwatch going, yeah, we can take them all out. Well, I say take them all out. We've hit a couple of them. Excuse me. They have just flung a grenade at me, which has pinned me. Pinned doesn't mean I can't move at all. It just means that I will be at -1 AP. We've got some more stuff back here. Obviously, we haven't seen any Chaos Space Marines, but yeah, they are tough. They have armor and regenerative abilities, being Nurgle and such. It's problematic, to say the least. So this turn, I should be able to take out everything on this... What's he doing? Or is that the patrol? No, it's just this new one. Yeah, we should be able to take out everything around here without any great difficulty. Bloom has risen. I'm going to go with my melee weapons first. So, I mean, yeah, we're just going to start taking them out. There's no need to force strike because it will kill them outright. So there's one of them down. I'm going to work our way down the bottom. So if I hit him here, what's going to happen is it's going to almost kill them, but it will put them into a stun position. And once you're in a stun position, you get a free crit. We haven't seen crits yet. Force strike, however, will just kill them, so there's no reason not to do that at this stage. Remove them from the table. Job done. Over here, I'm going to do a similar thing. They're now taken out. And the question is, do I just want to stay around where I am? Or do I want to move away? I could even jump over there and start taking stuff out there. Do I want to do that? I think where we were and where we are is not terrible. Chopping that would allow me to kill one guy. No, but then I'd be all on our... We'll be all on our own. We really don't want to do that. The Apothecary before we do anything else, actually, will heal this guy, so we'll confirm that.
There now. Good as
Well, obviously, we also want to just take out him
new. Yes, come on.
and put rounds down range. Yep, they're gone.
Justice.
So we need to focus on one side now. I do think moving over here would potentially be a good idea.
Aye, sir.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's... This guy's got loads of armor. We can deal with this, right? Let's do it. Maybe too aggressive, but the fun is finding out. So, best weapon in the game. Lots of marble. Oh, that seemed to hurt. Not me, then. If I move to here, we could get grenades out. And that would potentially, again, knock people about. Let me set the destination to that. And grenades. If I flung a grenade over there, can I get 2 guys? Yes, I could, but it would knock them back. It would just knock them around, but it's going to destroy their cover. So let's get the grenades out. And there we go. That's got one person a little bit closer, the one a little bit further away. Their turn now. So, they're going to start to shoot at us, do overwatch, whatever. So that's just a straight shot on us. We've taken 3 damage, but -2 because of the armor. They're now hunkered down. Don't know what this guy's going to do. Maybe overwatch? Oh, he's hiding. He's literally hiding. Okay. Going to get shot from him. We're in Terminator armor. I'm not too worried about this. So he shot us and overwatched. It's not clear to me exactly how many actions they get. And in what sequence it happens to be. Seems to be just whatever they want to do. And another lightning thing again. Which ignores armor by the look of it. Yep, there's armor piercing. He seems to be annoyed about something. Yeah, I've got armor, so that's okay. Like I say, I'm probably going to ignore those guys and just work our way towards the right. Oh, hang on. Where's that from? Ah, it's this guy coming up the top. Right, he's not going to have a good time of it now. So we're getting flanked by a couple of them. And they're coming closer. So they've got a lot of forces, but nothing that's like major. But if they keep on chipping away, we are going to lose some characters eventually. And that patrol, if it comes in, might have some bother. But one more turn we extract anyway. So this is just about getting a bit of experience, really. Let me go over to here and just yeah, I'm just gonna take that guy out that's overwatching. And goodbye. He's gone.
You have been judged.
From this guy then, I just jump to there. I'll be behind cover from the rest of the guys, so we'll do that. I can force strike to kill him, so that's what I'll do. So I can queue all the stuff up when I need to. So it's fairly forgiving that way. He's gone. And, well, am I just going to get shot again? Probably. So I'm just going to get more armor. For this medi guy, I think we have a problem up here. If I go there, let's confirm that. I should be able to kill him, even though he's got armor. We've got... Oh, so there's the crit. So the crit, I think it was a 35% chance to crit. We can now choose either afflict weakened, they do -2 damage for their melee attacks, or extra damage. Apparently, the extra damage would not kill him. But, there you go. But it would kill him. Okay, so it didn't show the right amount by the look of it, unless there's something I'm missing. But didn't seem to show the correct amount. Okay. Let's deal damage to this guy with Cybolt. Or do I want to heal myself? Because I have to think about the after mission stuff now. So if I heal up, hopefully I won't be wounded. Let's do that. Because we've got a big gun anyway. What's Disrupt Shot do? If it's disrupted and no stun. No, I'm just going to go standard shot.
As you command.
And apparently that knocked them back. Yeah.
Hold strong. Keep your faith.
I'm going to keep firing. There's no reason why I can't. I've got 3 actions. Keeps knocking him down. Yeah, we'll just kill him. Why not? Yeah.
So to the young worm.
When in doubt, use more gun. And if that doesn't work, use more gun.
Enemy sighted.
So they're going to go around, they're going to get their actions, and then I think we teleport out. I've got, I think it's 6 armor on that guy. 5 or 6 armor, so I'm not too concerned. But I think he will be wounded if after the mission. And they're going to do their thing.
Barely a scratch.
It is barely a scratch, but they've got a lot of them.
Pathetic.
There's a lot of them firing. I'm glad I armoured up on him though. Yeah, only 1 damage because of the cover that I had. He's going to go into Overwatch as well. On a weird direction. And there we go. There's a warp surge. It's mutations. So they might get stronger or something. But it doesn't matter because we're teleporting. Autogun +1 damage. That might be bad. Well, not that we are too concerned because I think that's it. That is Vic and Terry and job done. We have won the mission. Excellent. So we're going to see what the damage is, what the rewards are, and what that mission has afforded us. Hopefully, not too many people wounded. And hopefully the rewards are good as well. But I do need some more. I do need some more Daemonhunters because it takes its toll, these missions. So activating the teleportarium. And there we go. We're back from our mission. And you see bits of spots of blood on the guys there. So we have eliminated seed carriers. We've got 2 requisition, hold for extraction done, 15 servitors, and we've got some things to select from. So this is available requisition is 2 when we only have 3. Well, you have 3 things to select. So we've got Zephyr, a rank 3 Grey Knight Interceptor, will be sent from Titan, which is the home world, to join, or an Immaculate Deed, which is a what is that? A psi cannon. Yeah, it's a psi cannon. It's a little bit better. Or we've got, is that Terminator armor? It is Terminator armor. It is pretty good as well. It gains extra HP. I'm gonna go with the extra Grey Knight plus psi cannon. I'll go with the psi cannon, why not? And confirm that. Mainly because most people... Have I used all my requisition points? Yes, I have. Yeah, mainly because most of my people, bar 1 or 2, they can't use Terminator armor. So, darn it. We have wounded, only lightly, another one lightly wounded. 34 days to heal him, but I've currently got a damaged apothecarium or whatever it's called, which means that it's going to take it takes twice as long. But we can level up our apothecary, so we will promote them. We gain 2 points to put wherever we decide. What do I want to do? Well, quite frankly, we can either go for Murder Surgeon. Ooh, equip Terminator armor might be good for an apothecary. And they've already got this scour. Yeah, don't really like that thing. I'm going to go with increase our heal and Terminator armor. And is that all we've got? Yep, we'll confirm the promotion. So there we go. Apparently they were wounded as well. So good grief, we'll confirm that. And that's the mission. So where would we go from here? Well, I'll quickly show you the rest of the ship. So this is just the outside of it. Shows like what mission we have got going on the planet. Obviously nothing, we've just completed it. We have our star map here, where we've got this sector, and the missions are shown on here. So, and also you have like your like corruption level as well, which you have to manage, and you've got a prognosticar which you can choose to scan in and reduce corruption and such. So there's a mission over there. I have set travel to there, but I don't know if we'll reach there in time. We may not reach there in time. Anyway, we have our bridge here essentially, so you can check out the armory. Oh, and this is the Grand Master report. I'll have to check that out a bit later. You've got your different characters. You can check your barracks out. This is what you got your ship status. So we can see we've got pretty much everything is level 1. Also, the apothecarium is damaged. I really want to repair that, but I'm also 23 days into doing this, and I think if I move it, yeah, you lose all of your progress. So I'll have to get this meditation chamber done first, and then we'll repair that thing. So it's all about upgrading and repairing the ship as well. And then you've also got your research, which is, well, quite a big tree. So you got like different stratagems, you've got different like abilities, and also researching this bloom, which is all about the seeds and stuff, and that's why you collect the seeds to unlock all of this as well. Naturally, there's story with the characters, which I won't spoil. And, well, yeah, that's the game. If you're thinking it's very XCOM-like, I don't think that is unfair to say. I don't think a direct comparison with that is really unfair. Does that make it good? Well, yeah, it seems to be mechanically sound. It's quite difficult at times. If you really mess up your deployment, I mean, it can just be based on if you mess up your deployment, you got to take the wrong stuff, and you don't necessarily know what they've got. It can be problematic. But that being said, it feels fair, feels fun. It's a bit micro heavy on your Daemonhunters. It is quite a micro-y thing, but that's the name of the game, I guess. In terms of the look of it, it's 40k, but it's also 40k via like Blizzard. So it's like, I don't know. I'm looking at it, and they look a bit too cartoony in some ways. I mean, no one could say that's cartoony, I don't think, but the way the animations are on the guys, I don't know. There's just something a bit off. But that's a minor thing. If that's the thing that I'm pointing out is, that's an issue, then yeah, maybe there's not too much wrong here. Can't say for longevity of how much more I'm going to play it. It feels like I'm going to play it until completion, because yeah, very much enjoying it and like the genre, and execution seems good. Story-wise, don't know how much replayability. Going to assume not a huge amount, but then again, perhaps not. First impressions only, after probably what is close to 6 hours now. So far, very much enjoying. Haven't experienced any crashes, any bugs, any major issues really. The only couple of things is sometimes it's difficult to read exactly what's going to happen on the battlefield. You have to press the I box to show more information. I don't know why that's not displayed in the first instance. It seems to be sometimes, and this may be my either misunderstanding of it or genuinely is giving me the wrong information, sometimes things can either live or die when they perhaps shouldn't have done, or the other way around. Like, it's just, hang on, that's not what it told me was going to happen, yet this happened. So maybe there's an issue there, maybe it's just my misunderstanding, most likely the latter, but I want to point it out. And also on the UI, it's big. And I think that's because I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to console, which is they're planning ahead. So, like, you could definitely have more information in, certainly when it comes to, like, the opponents, where instead of having to click on them and then press the extra button for the eye and to get all that information and stuff, yeah. And there's always, if you get stuck, there's always the codex. So these are all minor things. I don't think it's going to take away much enjoyment. If you like XCOM, you like 40k, you probably already bought it and played it. With that said and done, hope you have enjoyed this video. I'll be playing more. If you want to follow up, like, by all means, let me know. And yeah, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.